cuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
These shortcut takers, they canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out.
That's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away.
Katt Williams is stirring things up again, and this time he's accusing Beyoncé of being involved in several deaths, and even keeping bodies in her house for dark rituals. At this point, nothing these celebrities do seems surprising, because they'll do almost anything to get what they want. Jaguar Wright already risked her safety some time ago when she went on Piers Morgan's show and exposed similar things. If you remember, Beyoncé and Jay-Z tried to silence her by threatening to sue both her and Piers Morgan. Now it looks like they might be coming for Katt Williams too, because he's speaking out, and what he's saying is even more shocking than Jaguar's claims. He's not just accusing them of ending people's lives and careers. He's sharing detailed information about how it supposedly happened, and those details are seriously disturbing. So, who are these 12 people Katt says Beyoncé is responsible for? And where is she supposedly keeping their bodies for these so-called rituals? Let's talk about it. Rumors linking Beyoncé to the deaths of people in the industry have been around for quite some time, and her silence on the matter has only fueled them. Many of the people she's been accused of targeting either had issues with Jay-Z or were seen as competition to her career. One of the first names mentioned was Blu Cantrell. Back in the day, she was a rising star with 5 record labels fighting to sign her. But her success suddenly stopped after she had a fallout with Beyoncé. In 2003, Blu released her second album, Bittersweet, which happened to be the same year Beyoncé launched her solo career. Beyoncé wasn't about to let anyone outshine her. To make matters worse, there were also whispers that Blu and Jay-Z had something going on behind Beyoncé's back.
Jay-Z romantically?
No. No, I can't answer that. I can't answer that.
Oh, she's touching him off the neck. Look. You see?
Why do people not want to let the Jay-Z Blu Cantrell thing go?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're above 25.
Why? He needs somebody younger than that?
At the end of the day, yeah.
Why did he say that?
Because I think at the end of the day, a younger, less savvy to the ways of the world broad.
Somebody a little bit.
Beyoncé even seemed to hint at Jay-Z and Blu Cantrell's rumored affair in her song Signs, where she sang, "I was in love with a Sagittarius. I wish he was a Virgo, the same sign as me, and knew how to show me love. Because I've been hurt by a Pisces. Jay-Z is a Sagittarius, and Blu Cantrell happens to be a Pisces." Fans immediately connected the dots and believed Beyoncé was addressing what had gone on between them. Not long after, TMZ reported that Blu's life was in danger. According to witnesses, she was seen running through the streets, panicking and yelling that someone was trying to kill her. The report stated that she was frantically roaming around Santa Monica around 2 a.m., claiming someone was trying to gas her. The situation got so intense that the police had to step in and take her for a psychological evaluation. People who saw her described her as terrified and completely out of control, saying she believed her life was about to end. Blu's breakdown wasn't the only case tied to Beyoncé's alleged wrath. Another singer who was said to have been destroyed by her was Maya. Just like Blu, Maya was doing well in her career before. According to rumors, things took a turn after she worked with Jay-Z. It all started when Mia and Jay-Z teamed up for Best of Me, Part 2. Their chemistry in the music video was undeniable, and soon people began speculating that something was going on behind the scenes. Fast forward to 2014, and the affair rumors came back stronger than ever. During a live performance of her song Resentment, Beyoncé changed the lyrics in a way that made fans think she was throwing shade. The original words were, "I've been crying for too long. What did you do to me? I was riding for you for so long," but she switched them to, "I know she was attractive, but I was here first, boy. Been riding with you for 12 years. Why did you do this to me? I'm not that crazy." The change got people talking, especially since it happened around the same time. TMZ leaked the elevator footage of Solange attacking Jay-Z, a moment that sent gossip about cheating and drama in their marriage through the roof. Around that same time, Media Takeout published a report claiming that Beyoncé found out about Jay-Z's alleged affair with Mia right after their collaboration. But a few hours later, the article was suddenly deleted, with no explanation. Still, the damage was already done. The rumor had spread everywhere, and Mia had to step in to clear her name. She denied everything, saying, "Never did, never was, never will." Illegitimate, thirsty sources with no facts, and that's the media for you. I play second to no one, pay my own bills, have my own label. my own management rely on God only, and respect myself and marriage too much for nonsense. Even though she tried to shut it down, the story didn't go away. Mia's manager later claimed that she had been blacklisted in the music industry because of the affair rumors. He also said that Beyoncé's fans were sending her death threats online. What started as gossip turned into something serious, to the point that Mia said she only spoke up because the situation was getting dangerous. 2 years after that, Rita Ora found herself in a similar situation. She was accused of having an affair with Jay-Z while signed to his label, Roc Nation. When Beyoncé dropped her song, Sorry, people were convinced she was calling Rita out with the lines, "Looking at my watch, he should have been home. Today I regret the night I put that ring on. He better call Becky with the good hair." Fans were quick to connect Becky to Rita, especially since the timing lined up with rumors about Rita and Jay-Z. Rita made things worse when she posted a photo on Snapchat wearing a lemon-patterned bra and a necklace with the letter J on it, right after Beyoncé released Lemonade. The internet exploded, with fans taking it as confirmation that she was Becky. Rita later denied the accusations, but by then, the damage to her reputation had already been done. She became the next target of both Beyoncé's fan base and the industry's cold shoulder. But things didn't stop there. Katt Williams claimed that Beyoncé has allegedly done far worse than ending careers, that she's been involved in actual deaths linked to Jay-Z's affairs. One of the most disturbing cases mentioned was that of Kathy White, a woman rumored to have been Jay-Z's mistress and reportedly pregnant with his child. In 2011, Kathy died suddenly, and officials said it was from a brain aneurysm. But conspiracy theories began spreading fast, especially after Jaguar Wright accused Jay-Z and Beyoncé of having something to do with her death. Then, when Beyoncé released her Cowboy Carter album, a song called Daughter made people believe she was confessing through her lyrics. The song included chilling lines. "Your body laid out on these filthy floors. Your bloodstains on my custom couture. Bathroom attendant, let me right in." She was a big fan. "I really tried to stay cool, but your arrogance disturbed my solitude. Now I ripped your dress and you're all black and blue. Look what you made me do." Fans immediately connected these words to Kathy's death, especially because of how detailed and violent the lyrics sounded. They believed Beyoncé was indirectly addressing something much darker, a hidden truth that the public wasn't meant to know. While there's no proof behind these accusations, the rumors surrounding her and Jay-Z have only grown stronger with time. From Blue Cantrell's breakdown to Mia's blacklisting, from Rita Ora's public humiliation to the chilling claims about Kathy White, every story seems to tie back to the same pattern. Beyoncé allegedly doing whatever it takes to protect her image and her marriage. Whether these are just wild stories or something more sinister, one thing is clear. The whispers around her name haven't stopped, and Katt Williams just might have reopened a door many thought was closed for good.
White's life was taken unfairly. She actually died screaming. And the Carters are responsible. But one of them is just a little more responsible than the other. Question is, did Sean Carter delete his mistress, his pregnant mistress, because his wife was jealous? Or could it be possible that maybe his wife's temper is just a little worse than most people think? And maybe he just had to clean it up to protect the brand's sake.
As if those accusations weren't shocking enough, Jaguar Wright later came forward in another interview with even wilder claims. This time, she didn't just say Beyoncé had something to do with Kathy's death. She went a step further, claiming that Beyoncé never actually carried Blue Ivy and that her entire pregnancy was staged. According to Jaguar, Blue Ivy might even be the same baby Kathy was reportedly pregnant with before she died. In other words, she implied that Kathy's child could have been taken and raised as Beyoncé's. The statement stunned everyone, even those who had followed Jaguar's earlier claims. It was one of the boldest and most disturbing accusations ever made against Beyoncé, leaving the internet completely divided. Some calling Jaguar brave for speaking out, and others saying she had gone too far this time.
Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay-Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jack, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress.
Yeah.
Who died of an imaginary aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the f was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is f***ing you. And the boss's boss don't get no Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. You Sean.
Hey, man.
Weirdo. I don't get no what you got in your head, that neural link. You'll never outthink me. Ever. All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You gonna handle a big like me. You can't even control that goofy. You should have done a better job. Maybe she wouldn't have had to lose her mind on Kathy. Cause you ain't protecting you. You're protecting her. Wonder why?
And remember that explosive Piers Morgan interview I mentioned earlier? The one that had Beyoncé and Jay-Z furious? Jaguar did that interview just last year, and she didn't hold back at all. She went straight for them, accusing the couple of being involved in multiple deaths, including Aaliyah's. According to Jaguar, Jay-Z and Beyoncé allegedly spent millions of dollars to bring down R. Kelly and Diddy, not out of concern for justice, but to protect themselves. She claimed they wanted to erase any connection or evidence that could tie them to R. Kelly or Diddy before law enforcement started digging into their own actions. The interview caused a huge stir online, with people either calling Jaguar a truth teller, exposing the powerful, or accusing her of spreading dangerous lies that could destroy reputations.
Publicly, Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's
potentially. Do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about. Change is now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades.
When Jaguar first made those claims, most people didn't take her seriously. They felt she was reaching for attention and throwing wild accusations without any solid proof. She didn't present evidence. just strong words and her reputation for speaking out. Many assumed she was exaggerating or trying to stir up controversy, but opinions started shifting when Beyoncé and Jay-Z decided to respond. Reports surfaced that they were planning to sue both Jaguar and Piers Morgan over the interview. That move caught everyone off guard because the Carters had never publicly reacted to such rumors before. Their reaction made people wonder, if the accusations were really baseless, why go to such lengths to silence her? The fact that the interview seemed to rattle them so much only fueled more suspicion. Suddenly, what had been brushed off as another celebrity rant started to feel a lot more serious to the public. Some began to think Jaguar might have struck a nerve and that maybe, just maybe, she was telling more truth than anyone expected.
The shocking allegations levelled at Sean Diddy Combs have burst the floodgates on salacious claims about an industry many people believe harboured a monster. Understandably, the internet's ablaze with claims about these events and whether other powerful figures were involved too. Well, last week I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyoncé.
Now, there's new talk going around that Katt Williams has also been speaking out about Beyoncé behind the scenes, dropping some serious claims of his own. According to what's being said, Katt believes Beyoncé is responsible for the downfall of several women in the industry. He pointed out that it's no coincidence so many of them lost their careers or faced problems right after going against her. He reportedly said that the truth about everything will eventually come out. And when it does, people will finally see who she really is. There's no solid proof to back up what this supposed source is claiming. But one thing's for sure, Katt has never spoken kindly about Beyoncé or Jay-Z. Their names always seem to come up whenever he talks about Hollywood corruption or secret deals. In fact, during his well-known interview with Shannon Sharpe last year, he seemed to accuse them of selling their souls for fame and power. That interview caused a huge stir, and now with these new claims spreading, people are wondering if Katt has more to reveal about what he knows.
Number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. A cabal, it's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. When I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I'm not taking the short.
As always, everyone online had their own opinions about the situation. One person commented, Katt called it. 2024 is the year all the secrets come out. I pray God exposes every single one of them. What shocks me is that so many people speaking now already knew the truth. They're just trying to save themselves. Demons will always act like demons. Another person added, Aaliyah was a triple threat. She could sing, dance, and act. I've always believed that if Aaliyah were still alive, Beyoncé wouldn't be where she is today. Comments like these kept flooding in, with people split between believing Katt's claims and defending Beyoncé from the ongoing accusations. But now, I want to hear what you think. Do you believe what Katt Williams said about Beyoncé being involved in the downfall and deaths of these women? Or do you think it's just another wild rumor spreading online? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to click here to watch another messy story that's got everyone talking.